Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Whitlock. What's the scouting report on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Now into the ball game on defense, Christian Arroyo. He'll play second.
Now playing second.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo.
Christian Arroyo.
And here it comes. That just misses. And this one is off and running. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2-0.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That misses. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Left-hand batter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. The 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here in Boston, and on the hill, the big righty, Max Scherzer.
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. And that's a strike. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Next one is off the plate. 1-1.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers.
Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number one. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And here is Devers. That one ripped. And a base hit.
Yeah, nice job of getting that front foot down, and once it does, the hands just launch. Big hold on the left side of the infield, and I think that's exactly what he was gunning for.
Turner climbs in on that right side. And that's too high. So here's Scherzer, runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Alonso to second, back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. And he deals. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand. Able to come through behind in the count there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So digging in, Brett Beatty. Check swing. Did he go? No.
Get the double play.
The pitch. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Now one missed. ripped in the air, left side. And a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Tommy Pham. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Alonso at third. McNeil over at second. Baden at first with no outs. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach. That's in there. That's strike 1. Two outs. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mets leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Fenway Park. And now Masataka Yoshida.
The left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
Scherzer back to work. Just missed. Singing, Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer. And it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans. And Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
I think that's kind of funny.
There's a strike up high. 2-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Got him swinging. Adam Duvall at the plate. Singy, Adam Duvall's a guy that's had a nice career, but 2021, the year that was kind of the signature year in his resume. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Well, most importantly, a World Series champion with the Atlanta Braves. First inning World Series Grand Slam. The swing he will never forget.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Duvall split that season between Miami and Atlanta in 21. Ended up winning the Gold Glove, and he led the National League in runs batted in. And now it's even up. That one just misses. Scherzer gets the punch out. That's out number 2.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Fouled off. He was late. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. In May of 2021, Max Scherzer threw a complete game as his wife went into labor with their 3rd child. Game finished 2 hours, 37 minutes. Scherzer left Nationals Park, made it to the hospital just in time for the birth of his daughter. She was born 4.5 hours after he threw the first pitch of the game. Next pitch is popped up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9, Brandon
Nimmo goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. First offering in the dirt. And another ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. And a 4-pitch walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the short.
Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, no strike.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Duran makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next to the net, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last
Leading
half
off
of the inning.
for the
And now
Red
here's
Sox,
the speed threat. Outfielder,
center fielder,
Jarren Duran. Duran, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Good eye right there.
1-0.
And now 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Scherzer deals. That misses off the outside edge.
3 ball, no strike.
That's in there. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Here's Reese McGuire.
McGuire.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. This one in the air right field. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't
Batting
quite barrel it up enough to really
The
drive it.
shortstop, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes stands in. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And a foul ball. Scherzer to first. Duran back in on a dive.
Need a base hit here.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. And misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike
The
3.
right fielder, number
It gets talked
99.
about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation,
go.
it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Duran off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
No.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pham sizes this one up. Long run, nice grab. And that is that. And the Red Sox lead one. And we are still scoreless. On to the fourth, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And the pitch. Ball one there. Hard hit, right side. Turner takes it to the bag, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. In there, and it's 0-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
The 0-2. Right side. He takes it on his own, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back now at Fenway, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Rafael Devers.
Devers.
The right-hander back to work. And the slider just misses. Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all. But over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. And the 3-0 finds the zone. So Devers will take his base.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score
Leading
in
off
this one.
for
Don't
the
want to
Red
wake a
Sox.
team up with the free
The
pass.
first baseman.
Here's Justin Turner. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. And there's a ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down. Stays alive. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Fired to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short, Lindor. And that is the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. The 0-2. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And a 1-2 again.
Ball 2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. That's to third, and it gets by him.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. fan. On at first, nobody out. Oh, and 2 now. Good eye right there. And it's even up. The pitch. In the air, center field. Got it! Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Now back, designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Daniel Vogelbach at the plate. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. On the ground, 2 ball. Reyes tossed to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Fenway,
Leading
now
off
it's the
for the Red
DH,
Sox,
Adam Duvall.
The designated hitter, Adam Duvall.
The wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
Down low.
You know, these Red Sox, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
2-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Christian Arroyo. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Scherzer gets the punch out. 2 gone.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And the righty deals.
1, 2.
Way high.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Duran checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. back in Boston. And now the center fielder.
The center fielder, number 9.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Starling.
Go ahead, run on
Marte.
base. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. That one's in there, 0-1. Nimmo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball could be 2. Devers over to second. Their 4th double play of the night. Yikes.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And fouled off. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. 2 down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Here's Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Whitlock checks over to first, and he's back. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Bounced out to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Now batting.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And delivers outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1 now. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Pivetta getting loose out there. Ort warming up as well. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. Next pitch is popped up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they leave him loaded and can't capitalize on the error. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. And we still have no score. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, Reese McGuire.
Scherzer back to work. And that skips in the dirt. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. And another ball. Strike two.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And a 3-2. And he walked him.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Trying to move him over here. Alonso. Lindor, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw from Narvaez. Ow!
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
The wind and the pitch. On the outside corner, that is strike two. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for New York, Tommy Pham. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's your 1. Now 1-1. That's a little bit low. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Toss to Turner. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing. Almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play, have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Turner, and a couple of quick outs.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now the DH spot, Daniel Vogelback. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. There's a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Check swing. He went. And now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Pitch misses there. Ball three.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Liner, base hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo to the right side. They take the force out. That ends the frame.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in Boston. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman,
Justin Turner now.
Turner.
First offering, and it just misses. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
The left fielder, number 7.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And here it comes. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
2-1 now. Scherzer deals. And strike two.
2-2.
2-2 now.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, one out. And now the DH, Adam Duvall, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Brigham, number 33, getting cranked up as well.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lindor, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Arroyo whips it to first. Marte retired.
Now batting.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Called strike right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting. The first baseman, Pete.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock is done. Nick Pivetta takes over on the mound.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters Going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
One down, runner at first. And now here is Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Checks over to first, back safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In there for strike one. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lindor the move. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Under it is Justin Turner to make the catch. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Known for his late inning heroics. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch, and he just misses. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 83 up and loosening in the pen. Garza, the right-hander, also getting loose. Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed. Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. There's a strike, 3-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Now, Christian Arroyo.
The second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
The right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
No ball. One strike.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Center fielder, Jared.
Here's the center fielder, Jaron Duran. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a pop-up. Baden trying to get to it. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Max Scherzer is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jeff Brigham. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Jeff Brigham.
Reese McGuire up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses the mark. Man at second. Bounce to the right. McNeil. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Pablo Reyes.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Josh Walker appears to be getting loose. Leon, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And he deals. And a count 1-2. Next offering is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Tap softly to the right side. Toss to Alonso. That's the inning. One left for the Red Sox. It's the ninth, and we are tied. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. The pitch. Laser, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Pinch hitter coming on, Luis Guillorme. Big spot for him here.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Toss to Turner. Awesome play there.
The catcher, number 2, Omar Narvaez.
And here is Omar Narvaez.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on, have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Daniel Vogelback up next.
That's a really good take.
3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, Reyes. Tosses to first. That's the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
Next is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a base hit on a line. The run scores from third, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Fly ball down the line. Verdugo running hard. Makes the grab on the run. And the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Robertson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now into the game, Mark Canna. He'll be out in left field.
Number 19. Mark.
And here is Alex Verdugo.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's outside. Right-handed reliever. There's a strike. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Line drive, base hit. Canna whips it back in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here's Rafael Devers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Ball to strike. And now 1-2. And that one missing low. Bottom of the ninth. Down a run and tying run on second base. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One-run game, bottom 9. And just misses with that one. Justin Turner to bat next. Three-2 now. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Turner now. That one. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and Turner is retired.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Masataka.
So it's their last chance in this one. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Trying to deliver as the hero. What's the approach in a spot with a tying run 90 feet away?
Don't try to get too big. Don't swing for a home run.
Let it be an accident if you hit a homer. And I tell you what, if he does, this place will go crazy.
And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
0-2 now. Swing and a bouncer. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.